Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm up here at a buddy of mine's. We had to change some diffs in the rear ends, but we got to take them out of this truck. So here we go. Tire trick works pretty good, takes the jerk out of the chains. You got her!
Got her.
This 03, I think. It's got an MXS Acer blown head gasket and 1,004,000 on it. Pretty well parted this out. Now that we're going to take the diffs out of it, trans out of it. Engine still runs, just blown head.
The steering is
Huh?
past the export?
Pushing her on to get in the shop. The frame that I just did on my truck, if you go back through the channel, the frame that I put on, this body came off that frame. Okay, here's the truck we're putting the rear ends in. 2 years ago I put this engine in this truck, took it out of 99 I believe it was. International 9400. Got a picture somewhere if I can find it, I'll put it in right here. But it had a C12 with a 10-speed, put a W2 2WS C15 cat with 13-speed in it, and now they blew out the rear end, so we're going to swap them out. Truck's name is Creamsicle. They're pushing that one in. You guys didn't know, what you got to do is pull these axle flanges on each side. Pull that drive shaft, and then bolts are on there and it'll come right out. On this particular one, couple air lines. Okay, there we go. I got one of them out. The other one's about half out. Now we just gotta pick up the truck and slide it out. I don't know how well you guys can see in this nice, bright, dark shop, but yeah, now to get this other one out.
And you haven't lost a finger.
I haven't lost figure yet. Now, here's a story. 2 years ago, I manhandled one of these front rear ends in and pulled my sciatic nerve. I was out for 2 days. Couldn't even walk. Okay, we got both the rear ends out. There's the rear. There's the front rear. I don't know if you can see it, but gotta get some of this for you. Anyways, the magnet's all covered in shavings and garbage. And this has got excessive backlash. And the teeth are all sharp. So this rear end's on its way out. But we're gonna put it in anyways. Don't need to worry about that teeth being sharp and then breaking all the teeth off 2 trips down the road. Anyways, now we're on the other truck, taking all the rear ends. I don't know if you guys can see that. And look at that. I think it even turns the pinion. I think she's pretty grenaded. Trying to drag it out, and it's got this weight reduction ventilation hole in it. No wonder it leaked all the fluid. There wasn't any I don't think it's supposed to have a window in there.
That's the window, see if there's fluid, if it's full.
Yeah, that's where you look in to see if the fluid's full. All we gotta do is re-silicone that piece back on.
I don't have to worry about that.
You don't need to worry about holes in your diffs. There it is, all cleaned up, ready for reassembly. I know you guys should pull the wheel ends and clean all that, but this customer doesn't want that done. Here's this engine. As you can see it. I said this 2WS, which is the one that came out before 6NZ. I'll show you guys the interior of this truck a little bit. It's actually quite a nice truck. Little coffin sleeper. Got that front rear end all cleaned up, or the housing. Got all 4 of them sitting here. We gotta change all the yokes because of the different drive line between them. And so we're gonna do that before we put them in. It's a lot easier. So we're not messing around under the truck doing it. So we're gonna get them changed out. We're gonna clean the rear and put it back in. Why we're doing both of them, you guys, is this is 2 different gear ratios. Can't 342s and 355s, I believe, is what it is. But anyways, here we go. Okay, there you guys go. At the rear end. What I do is I take 2 long bolts, put them at like 10 and 2, looking at it the other way. Cut the heads of them off, so that way you just pick it up, slip it on that, and wipe off surfaces again. smear silicone on it, and then you can just push it right in, pull those bolts out, and bolt it in. The rear one's done. You call it a day, and then put the other one, get it done tomorrow. Okay, here it is the next day. Throwing the rear shafts in. Got to put the front diff in. A little bit about this engine too. 6 years ago, I put a head on here when it was still out of the truck. When I put it in this truck, put old new rods and mains in it. Yeah, it's been rebuilt, but I think it's like 800,000 miles ago. But yeah, let's get it done. If I can find tools and parts. Okay guys, there I got the extra shaft back in. Got the, I don't know if you can see it. Rear ends in, drive shafts in. Just gonna throw fluid in it. And then I'll be pretty much done. Oh, I think I gotta hook up the one little air line to the diff lock or power divider. But yeah, that pretty much does it. They're pretty easy to do, they're just big and heavy. Thank you for watching. Remember, don't let your disabilities hold you back. If you want to do something, get out and do it. Remember, like and subscribe. These are DS404s, what these are. So, let me know if you like this type of stuff. I'll be doing a little bit more of it. There'll be still some other videos too, but thank you guys for watching.